Welcome back to the Popcorn Hour. I'm your co-host James. That's your co-host Matt, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars, DC, TV show premieres, Crash Bandicoot, Michael B. Jordan, Kevin James. I think that's it.
Okay.
And then random little stuff.
Okay.
Have you watched anything since yesterday?
Yeah. Well, I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it. I saw that. I think it was on Peacock maybe or Hulu, but I watched the most recent Hellboy movie, The Crooked Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was out. It felt like I just saw the trailer when it first premiered, and then nothing else after that. So I watched it, and it was such a hard watch for me.
Was it worse than the last Hellboy movie?
Yes. I feel like the acting it was overdone, and like some of the effects were a little wonky, but like the guy that played Hellboy was just like, I felt like he was trying too hard to be a tough guy, and it just wasn't landing. But I read some reviews on Letterboxd, and they said that the movie wasn't made great, but if you read the actual Crooked Man comic, it's very, very close to the comic. So that's why a lot of people did like it from what I seen on Letterboxd. But yeah, I couldn't finish it.
I think, because I haven't read any Hellboy comics, but that game that came out that was like really artsy, like artsy-fartsy looking.
Yeah.
It looked a lot like the Sin City comic.
Mm-hmm.
They should do a Hellboy movie like that.
Oh, that'd be
Like,
interesting. Yeah.
That's how Sin City was done. I feel like that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Actually, Tarantino directed a scene in that movie?
Did he?
Yeah. He
You know which
directed
one?
the scene one of the scenes in a car.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've seen Sin City years and years ago. But I do like I like the way it looks. Like the comic-y and black and white.
Yeah, they did it like really interesting. Like the character that's like completely illuminated by Band-Aids. Mm-hmm. It's they're actually just like they're red, and then there's like a black light, so the colors reflect off different colors. Mm. Yeah. Okay. It's not. I thought that they did it kind of like Star Wars.
Yeah.
And just had like reflective tape on. Mm-hmm. But if they did that, then they wouldn't have had his silhouette. So then I was like, yeah, I have no idea how they would do that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Have you watched anything?
No, technically, kind of. I watched the opening credits of Full Metal Jacket, and then I had to leave. So.
Oh. Okay. Oh, today?
No,
yesterday. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Box office numbers. So, number 1 is the Chainsaw Man movie at 17 million and in total 108. Number 2 is Regretting You at 13 and in total 24. Number 3 is Black Phone 2 at 13 and in total 49. It's doing pretty good. Number 4, Springsteen, Delivered from Nowhere at 9 million and in total 16.
Oh, that's not as good as I thought it was going to be.
No, neither. I thought it was going to be.
I wonder where Friday.
Yeah, I wonder where it compares with other like opening weekends with. I can't speak with other musical biopics. Number 5 is Tron Ares at 5 million and in total 105. Number 6 is One Battle After Another at 3.8 and in total 62. Number 7 is Conjuring Last Rites at 2.5 and a total 465 million. Number 8 is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle 2.1 and a total 180. Number 9 is Good Fortune at 1.9 and a total 16. And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to start off with your big one?
The one that's kind of maybe serious?
Yeah.
So apparently there's been discussions about what might happen with James Gunn with this whole Paramount stuff. If Paramount happens to acquire DC, they could literally just be like, James Gunn is no longer in charge if they wanted. Mm-hmm. And that kind of happens
frequently.
So, I mean, it shouldn't, because he's bringing in money, and it's definitely the most they're more talked about than any other superhero IP at the moment.
But also, like, if if and when Warner Brothers does get bought out, the deal will take at least a year to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. I mean, I think Paramount submitted 4 different offers, I think I saw, and Warner Brothers turned them all 4 down. They just weren't enough. So I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen anybody say that Netflix has submitted an offer or anything yet. Maybe they're waiting for Paramount to see what they offered before they, come in with their numbers. But I don't foresee James Gunn leaving his position.
No, I feel like if like anything drastic happens, I feel like the most drastic thing is they would say like he can't be the writer for everything, because we've gotten 4 projects now in this timeline. If you kind of include Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess
It's a lot of James Gunn.
Yeah,
I mean, the next few aren't him, but like
yeah, he said he's tired. He said he's tired and he's gonna do maybe a couple more and then be done. He's doing Man of Tomorrow, and he's done with his 4th draft of it already. Yeah.
Whoa.
And so I don't foresee him doing a whole lot of more writing. Maybe just like the major things. Maybe he'll just stick with Superman. But yeah, and if, like I said, it'll take a while for a deal to go through. And next year we're getting Lanterns, Clayface, and Supergirl. So depending on how those do, they might, I feel like his position is secured.
Is Clayface the only thing being filmed right now? That and Lanterns?
Lanterns, one of my news is that Lanterns has just finished filming.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and Aaron Pierre describes the show as grand scale in every sense of the word.
So I don't know if you saw, there's like a DC museum, I think, and they have the Superman suit that they used for the movie.
Yep,
and
it's
now
gone.
they put up a sign that says, "Sorry, it's no longer there. It's being used for production."
Yes, for I think Woman of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I think they're gonna do some reshoots and include Superman in it.
Okay.
But he'll probably just do what
she did.
Yeah,
in Superman. Just
it'll probably just be at the end or maybe the beginning and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think he's gonna play a major role in Supergirl whatsoever.
No, I don't want him to either. I'd rather
let's leave him for
his
Man
movies
of Tomorrow
and Carl with her movies or her projects.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think James Gunn is fine.
Yeah,
yeah, I think he's fine. I'm excited for Supergirl. I'm super excited for Lanterns, and it seems like Aaron Pierre, Jon Stewart, is going to be the main Green Lantern aside from Guy Gardner in this universe. I think Hal Jordan might be a side character that we see every now and then.
I wonder if it'll feel kind of like the first act of Watchmen. How it's kind of like a murder mystery of like who killed the comedian.
Yeah. That's probably
Alan Scott.
Probably should be pretty similar.
So, all right. So I have Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler are in talks to star in Joseph Koniekinski. I don't know how to say his last name. He directed Tron Legacy, which is his directorial debut. He directed Top Gun Maverick. He did F1 this year. He did Only the Brave. I really enjoyed that one. He's got a pretty good catalog. So, like, he's got a pretty big blockbuster catalog. But he's doing a Miami Vice remake.
Yes.
And they're in talks to star.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people are super excited about that. So, I never really watched Miami Vice, so.
Me neither.
I'm not a fan of TV shows or movies that are set in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't like that vibe that Miami gives off. Nothing against Miami.
You're just tired of seeing it.
I'm not tired of seeing it. Like, that's one of the issues I had with Dexter was I don't like the
cliche or
the tropical type of
you lived
environment.
in Hawaii.
Yeah, and I hated it.
Oh, okay.
I hated every second of being in Hawaii. There were only a few good parts about living in Hawaii.
The beach.
I didn't even like the beach. I don't like the beach.
Oh yeah, you don't like sand.
I don't like sand.
Coarse and just gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I think we went to the beach. I could probably count on all 10 fingers and 10 toes of how many times we went to the beach in the 3 years we lived there.
Every time we tried to go to the beach, when we went to visit y'all, didn't work. Like my legs got caught up. Me and Elizabeth that one time, and then we went to that one beach where the water was finally calm, and it was just infested with crabs.
Yeah, yeah,
And we were like, but there's like something sharp that keeps like pinching us. And
yeah.
there's just crabs everywhere.
Yeah, and we always couldn't find like a beach that we loved.
The water was just harsh everywhere.
Yeah, the second house we lived in, it was nice because we went just to the Navy base across the street, and the beach was literally right there, and that was fine. And there was another beach that we liked that had a bunch of lagoons that were fine, but the issue with that is there was very little parking per lagoon, and so there were plenty of times when we went there, and like, oh, we'll see how busy it is. It shouldn't be that busy, and then we're waiting in line to get a parking spot for over an hour. But I mean, it was like a 40-minute drive, so I was like, let's just stay here, hang out, whatever.
Yeah, that was also, I feel like, annoying. Is the like every time you leave to go somewhere, you take the same way?
Yeah,
because it's small.
There's 3 highways,
and then no matter like where it is, it'll take like an hour to get there.
Yeah. It was miserable. Yeah, I hated living in Hawaii. It was too expensive for us. Anyway, an adult animated G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover series is officially in development.
I have a very similar one. I mean, I have that one, but I also have... So Hasbro also says that they have 45 to 50 TV shows and movies that are in works based on the Hasbro IP.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I wonder if this G.I. Joe Transformers thing is like a pivot.
Continuation?
A pivot from, was it Rise of the Beasts?
Yeah.
The ending. I wonder if it's gonna be in line with that, or if it's gonna become something completely different. Because I know they were talking about doing a live action G.I. Joe Transformers crossover event, but haven't heard anything since. So
I feel like that Hasbro has said this for the past like 10 years. Because they did an original plan with this around the time that the Dark Universe was supposed to be a thing, with like Dracula Untold, and then like I think I Frankenstein was a part of that, and then it was at that same time I think Matchbox Car, like the cars also they were gonna have like a like their own universe thing.
Yeah, so that movie is starring John Cena, and it's already, I think he already filmed it. He filmed it right after
Peacemaker?
No, well, yeah, but I think he filmed it either right after he came back for his retirement tour or right before it for WWE. Because I remember there was a time where he like showed up and then he was like gone, and we were like, well, where's he at? Yeah, I think it was because he showed up for the Raw Netflix debut, and that was it until the end of February for the Royal Rumble. So during that time, I think is when he filmed it. And then after the Royal Rumble, he went back to finish filming it. So, yeah, I think that one's done filming, and I don't know when we're going to get that movie, but yeah, it's going to be like a live action Matchbox car.
Yeah, I don't know what.
No idea how that's going to look.
Weird.
Yeah. We got several people in movies, TV shows that have been submitted for multiple categories for the Oscars. One of them being Sinners for the song I Lied to You. It's the one during the party.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And that'll go head to head with K-pop Demon
Hunters,
one of their songs.
Okay.
Superman has also been submitted for multiple categories, and we'll see how that plays out. The Oscars take place March 15th.
Wait, does it say which version of I Lied to You? Because I know there's a radio version, and then there's the one from the movie where it has, like...
I think it's the one from the movie.
Okay.
It's going for Best Original Song.
Okay.
So I think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Sinners, this isn't a news thing. This is just a random thing. You know how Mom and I like always have that debate of who's better and who we like more of Nirvana and Alice in Chains. Lead singer of Alice in Chains helped with the soundtrack of Sinners.
Oh.
She was like, "Oh, you really like the soundtrack? You said it was the best of the year," and I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Guess who helped?"
Yeah, 'cause you're more Nirvana than Alice in Chains.
Well, I think
I think everybody else is more Alice in Chains than Nirvana.
Well, no, I think Alice in Chains is better. I just think I can listen to more Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
But I think I like Nirvana more. But I think Alice in Chains is better.
I think the Batman Part 2 should stick with find another Nirvana song to continue with.
People say "Come As You Are." I don't think that's it.
I don't think so either.
Mm.
I don't think so either. I think there's another one. I can't remember what it's called, but would fit better. And we'll know more once we know actually what this movie's going to be about.
Even Alice in Chains would be cool. Because, I mean, Matt Reeves did say that his driving factor for Robert Pattinson being the Batman is he viewed his vision for Batman is like a rock star. So that's why Nirvana played.
Oh, okay.
Because it kind of helped drive the factor that he wanted to drive, that he's like a rock star. And so I think the grunge type fits him. And he got casted because Robert Pattinson did another movie that had Nirvana playing, I'm pretty sure. And he did. Yeah. He was like, that's Robert Pattinson's theme is just Nirvana.
Yeah, when he auditioned for the Batman, he had the suit on, and he requested to go to the bathroom so that he could take pictures of him in the bat suit, just so that he has proof in case he didn't get the part.
That's pretty funny.
It's smart.
Yeah,
it's smart. I mean, I'm sure if anybody if any actor said, "Hey, I auditioned for this part, I didn't get it," like most people would believe it.
I haven't seen the picture, but I want to, because they do the suit in two different ways. So they do pretty sure they just give you the upper half, and then they give you a different cowl. So whatever cowl fits your head, and then whatever torso fits your body.
Yeah. So he had the. I saw the picture. He had the cowl on that he has in the Batman. I think it's maybe a slightly different, but I think the biggest
he had the Adam West, or no, he had Clooney, because Clooney had the biggest head.
Maybe
it
didn't look like it though. It didn't look like Clooney's because it still had that squared off nose. But I think the biggest difference that I saw was the collar. The collar was a little higher up, kind of like that animated. What is that one? Batman. It's like noir, but not really noir.
Gotham by Gaslight?
Yeah, the collar kind of looks similar to that one.
I don't really care about that story. It was just it's
Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah, I feel like it's just cliche because the villain is Jack the Ripper. Whoa. Yeah, but guess who Jack the Ripper is? Joker.
Yeah, of course. But I don't care for those types of Batman stories. Like, I don't care for the ones where Batman has been an idea for all time.
Mikey likes
Batman
that one a lot.
Aztec is the newer one that came out.
Oh, well. Mikey likes that one a lot. Mikey think that'd be a good TV show. Like every episode or every season is a different generation of Batman. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see. But
yeah, I'm not super into that. Since I've started to read comics though, I've read a lot of Batman. I just finished Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths and Infinite Crisis, and I'm doing Final Crisis now.
Did you read the original Crisis on Infinite Earths or
the
newer one?
Yeah, the original one from 1978. I want to say maybe. Yeah, I read that one. I like that one a lot. I liked it. Infinite Crisis was pretty good. I'm not a fan of Final Crisis right now at all. I didn't read the precursor, the preludes to Final Crisis. I didn't read those because the first 50 pages, I was like, what is happening? What is happening here? But yeah, so I've read a lot of different Batman comics recently. So maybe I'll open up more to different versions of Batman, but we'll see.
Next thing I have is Johnny Depp has been cast as Ebenezer Scrooge in a new Christmas Carol film.
I had that too.
Apparently, we're getting set to direct.
Apparently, we're getting two different Christmas Carol movies. That one and something else. I can't remember what it is.
I feel like Christmas Carol's it's a good story.
I like it,
but I feel like it doesn't need to be done so many times. I feel like it's a good story, but we don't need 50 adaptations.
No, but I mean, it's
Scrooge.
I mean, that story is influential, like the Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, Future, like that's used in quite a few different things. So um, I like that a lot.
Did you ever watch Scrooge?
No, I didn't watch any of the animated ones. Like
The Christmas, the Jim Carrey.
Jim
Christmas?
Carrey one. I didn't watch that one. I
I
watched
like
like
that one.
one of the older like live action ones.
That one, I thought was good. But I know Dad likes the Bill Murray Scrooge.
Yeah, maybe this one with Johnny Depp will have like a darker tone to it.
Yeah.
What is Ty West directed? I had that on here. VHS and Pearl. Okay, maybe we'll see.
I need to watch the Maxine trilogy.
Maxine.
The X, Maxine, and Pearl.
Oh, okay.
I think that's. I don't think it's in that order, but because
Horror?
Huh?
Is it horror?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're A24.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're
I
talking
know
about.
Pearl is the prequel. But yeah.
Okay. Mortal Kombat 2 has been moved up by 1 week, so now releasing May 8th, 2026.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that on our schedule.
I find it weird when they do that. When they like change it by like a week when it's like a year, 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
Netflix has announced that it will develop films and TV shows based on the board game Catan.
Catan? What's that?
The
Never seen that before.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like a D&D type of thing.
Oh.
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I've never played. And
Yeah.
I think Mikey has played.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that game before. Filming has begun on Robert Eggers' next horror film, Werewolf. That's exciting. I'm excited to watch that movie.
I'm really excited for that.
Yep.
James Gunn says he has discussed Constantine 2 with Keanu Reeves, but hasn't read a script.
Okay.
I feel like this is all stemming from that one interview like 6 years ago,
Maybe.
where you saw that one, where it's like, what's a character you'd like to revisit, and Keanu said Constantine.
Yeah, and ever since then, everybody's like, give us
Constantine
Constantine 2. Yeah.
Pretty good visual effects in that movie, considering.
Yeah, I haven't watched that movie in a while. I tried watching it the other day, but I didn't want to pay for it. Legendary PlayStation icon Crash Bandicoot is getting his own animated series on Netflix. Netflix is reportedly working on a Crash Bandicoot animated series developed by Wild Brain Studios, the same team behind Sonic Prime. While story details and casting remain under wraps, this marks a huge moment for the franchise that began back in 1996 with Naughty Dog's original games. So with Sonic and Mario, it makes sense that they're going to continue going with this direction of bringing those types of video games to life. Maybe we'll get a Spyro.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Did you ever play the Crash Bandicoot games?
Yes, I had one of the Crash Bandicoot games on GameCube, and I like that game a lot.
I played it mostly at other people's houses, but I think I played it the most on Uncharted 4. That
Yes,
one mission
yes.
where you play Crash Bandicoot.
Yes,
I
was trying to think.
always did that one.
I was trying to think of a game that I played recently that like had Crash Bandicoot, but yeah, I did play that one quite a bit because I was irritated that I couldn't get that far in it.
Yeah, I just kept restart.
Yeah.
Don't know how to say his last name, but Andy Muschietti teases on that Batman the Brave and the Bold will be updates on it will be coming out in the next few months. He has directed one episode of It, Welcome to Derry, The Flash, It Chapter 2, It, Mama, and then he's been a writer for basically most of that stuff, and then he's been a producer for just some random stuff as well.
Yeah, I think he directed the first episode of It, Welcome to Derry, because he has one of the kids is reading comic books, and one of them is Detective Comics. I can't remember what number it was, but it was about Clayface. The other one was a Flash comic that had Flash and Jay Garrick. So, on the cover.
Interesting. I think that it's weird that actually, never mind. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Okay. I watched the new trailer for season 8 of The Rookie. I actually really like The Rookie. And it seems like the rookie is going international this season,
Oh,
working with the FBI and things like that. I think I remember who the villain is of this season, and they're gonna try to find her. She's eluded everybody for a couple of seasons, and they kind of revisited in season 7, and I think now we're gonna get a payoff to that. So it premieres January 6th on ABC and streaming on Hulu. Also with series, I didn't know this was going to be a thing, but I saw a promotional poster for it today. The revival of the TV show Scrubs is coming back to ABC and streaming on Hulu February 25th. I never watched Scrubs, but I've heard it. I've seen clips of it, and it's pretty funny. But it's being revived. I don't know. I think the thing I saw was paging Dr. Dorian. I'm not sure if that's one of the main characters or anything. I think I've heard that they were reviving it with the original cast, but I'm not sure.
yeah. Well, I mean, they might do what they're doing with the Office sequel remake thing called The Paper, but the only remaining character is Oscar Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that show. I don't really think anyone's watching it. I'm not going to. So, I mean, I don't really watch new sitcoms, but
Yeah.
I wonder which ones would get revised today. I know, like, Married with Children wouldn't. I like that one a lot, though. That's a great intro too.
The issue with those like sitcom type shows is that when they do revive them, they bring in a younger cast and just have the legacy characters kind of like around,
Like the Frasier one.
yeah, or that 90s show.
Yeah.
And how, I mean, Topher Grace was kind of in it for a few episodes, but it was mainly like Kitty and Red were in it. I watched the first season. I was not impressed. I know a lot. I didn't watch the second season, but a lot of people didn't like the second season. I felt like it was too much too different from the original show.
Yeah, but it was also like too. It was kind of they used the original show like almost as a crutch.
Yeah, and they try. I feel like they tried too hard to make it like the original with newer problems, and it didn't land for me. It was not.
It also just doesn't feel like the '90s.
No,
like that. It feels too.
It feels like the same. It feels the same time frame. Like
Yeah.
the Red and Kitty are in the same house with the same decor.
Yeah.
Things like that.
But I feel like with all the kids, all the kids like act and feel like they're like 2010 kids.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like it just kind of feels like they're pretending, which I mean they are because they're acting. But
yeah, I think that from the first season, my Red was the driving force of all the characters because I mean his comedy and
I would have rather just had a show with Red and Kitty.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that, or just bring back the original cast and like see what they're up to these days. Don't involve like the kids.
Yeah,
so just like
or Hyde.
Yeah, which that makes it seem like you can't do that anyway because I mean they didn't even mention Hyde in that 90s show.
Yeah.
So, or I think they might have and said like it alluded to him being in prison, but yeah, it's unfortunate when stuff like that happens and beloved characters are taken out of the mix because of it. So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so this thing, I have no idea what's happening with this. I don't know if you heard about this. Matt Taylor.
Who's that?
There's this guy on TikTok, and his name is Matt Taylor, and I think it's Kevin James. He talks, it's like it's Kevin James, but he's like an art teacher, like at a elementary school, like a 4th grade art teacher. So people think that this is for his movie coming out in February. Like this is a weird thing that they're doing with I don't know what's happening with this.
Oh,
like
that's weird.
Like it has to be him.
Okay, I mean that's a weird promotional thing to do, like create a TikTok account based off of a character.
Because he is playing a character called Matt. But I don't think no one knows.
But it looks like Kevin James.
Like it is Kevin James.
Oh, okay.
there's no way. Like, if you see like people that look like other people or like they talk like other people,
Yeah.
this has to be Kevin James.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'll show
That
you.
is
I'll
really
show you videos after, but
Okay.
it's so
Strange. Yeah. All right. Last thing I have is Tom Welling has been voted as the 4th best Superman of all time.
Okay.
But I don't agree with that.
I'm assuming top 3 is going to be. It's got to be.
It's the big 3. It's the big 3.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill, David Cornsweet, Christopher Reeves. Yeah.
It's probably Christopher. And then it's probably David, Henry, Tom Welling.
Maybe.
Are you saying he's higher up or lower?
He played Clark Kent.
Yeah, that's fair. He played his origin story.
Yeah, so I don't, and we could get into it more because I do have on our filming schedule, we will rank all of the Supermans. But I don't see him as Superman because he never really wore the suit.
He wore it for like one frame, and then he wore like the leather jacket.
Yeah.
I feel like the leather jacket doesn't count.
Yeah,
like,
season 8, 9, 10, like he had the trench coat and like almost like Superboy-esque outfit with the trench coat. But yeah, I don't consider him necessarily Superman. Smallville was Clark Kent, and
we never. His is weird because you only see his origin, and then you see his retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in the middle.
Yeah, and yeah, because after that one frame of him coming out of the Daily Planet, and then everything else is just CGI. So he never really donned the whole suit, and he didn't even want to, because that's not what his character was.
Yeah,
it was Clark Kent on his journey to be.
I feel like he would
great enough to be Superman.
I feel like he would look a little weird in the suit, though.
I don't know.
Because his suit was basically just Brendan Routh's.
Yes. I wish that when the Arrowverse did Crisis on Infinite Earths, and he had that cameo, I wish they didn't do it the way that they did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard him on a podcast talking about how they filmed it, and it was rough.
Yes, it was Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
I actually listened to that episode.
That was It was like they got there and none of them knew what to shoot or where to shoot, and then he was like, I mean, when we shot the show, we filmed over there, and they're like, okay, we'll just do that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They've never been there, and it was just kind of, I don't know. I wish the way I would have seen it better would be, instead of having John Cryer's Lex Luthor, bring back Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor, and not have Tom Welling not have his powers. Maybe they find him in Metropolis instead of the Kent Farm. I know the Kent Farm, they probably use that because it's very nostalgic and like easily recognizable to the fans, but I wish we could have seen him in the full suit.
That would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm. Or instead of Brandon Routh returning as Superman in that, keep him as Ray Palmer and then use Tom Welling as the Kingdom Come Superman.
That would have been really cool.
That would have been perfect. But we can't all get what we want.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna rattle some of these off. So Adam Driver reveals that he was developing a new Star Wars movie, The Hunt for Ben Solo, with Steven Soderbergh.
I did want to talk about that because I have seen it, and now everybody is doing like hashtag bring back Ben Solo or whatever the hashtag is that's popular. It was in New York on a billboard, and it's funny because Disney passed on it because they didn't understand how he could have come back to life. But Disney's the one that gave us Palpatine. So how could you not get it?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily care to revisit the sequels at all.
Mm-mm.
But from what it sounded like, it sounded pretty interesting. Maybe.
Yeah. But speaking of Star Wars sequels, David Fincher was in talks to direct a Star Wars movie set after the Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker. The project would have focused on a sequel trilogy.
I think we should just get rid of the sequels.
A
and
new sequel.
Redo it. Oh, a new sequel?
A new sequel trilogy.
But
A new trilogy.
But it takes place after. So the sequels would still be canon.
Maybe?
I think that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But I would have preferred to just get rid of the sequels.
David Fincher would be very interesting for something like that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I'm at this point I'm a little over Star Wars.
yeah. I mean, I
at first I was excited for Mandalorian and Grogu, but now I kind of
don't really like this new age of Star Wars.
No, based off of the trailer, like it doesn't look. It looks just like a season 4 of The Mandalorian spliced together to a movie.
I mean, I love the original trilogy. How it just felt like a intergalactical like spaghetti western.
Yeah,
And then the prequels, just I love the prequels.
I do too. I want more Jedi. I don't want a resistance, rebel cause with one Jedi. That's why I like Ahsoka, because it's based off of Jedi. And then season 2, like I'm excited for season 2 of Ahsoka, but not like I don't care about the resistance rebel stuff. Like, give me more Jedi. Give me the High Republic.
Yeah.
Acolyte garbage.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep extending on to something that they don't really know what is when they easily have something to go back to that everyone wants to finally see.
I don't know.
So my last thing, Stranger Things. The series finale is set to play at AMC theaters on New Year's Eve.
No, because it's like 2.5 hours long
Yeah.
or something like that. I saw the run
each
times for each
episode-
episode is over an hour. And then the final is like 2 hours and some change.
I tried to watch Stranger Things.
I did too.
I didn't.
I got through 4 episodes.
So did I. I think I got to 3, and I was like, nah.
It
just
just
didn't.
wasn't interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
I also just hate shows when people are like, dude, it's good after like 3 seasons. I'm not watching 3 seasons. Like, there's that one skit that I saw, like, these two guys are like, dude, trust me. It just like Progressive with Sports. He's like, the first episode, actually, the first season is just garbage, but after that, it gets really good. And he's like, the show is terrible, all the way terrible, all 15 seasons, until like the last minute of the last episode of the last season.
Yeah.
It's all great. It's like, actually, the show is terrible all the way through, but once the credits start rolling, it's finally over. You're like, this is the greatest thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean,
You
I
do
say
that.
that I do that.
With Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I do that with Sons of Anarchy. I personally like all seasons of Sons of Anarchy.
I watched season 1 and I liked it.
Season
I
1
just
is
didn't finish
good. They hadn't found their footing
Yeah.
yet. Season 2, I think that one fell flat for me overall. I still love the season, but compared to the others, it's not great. Season 3, I like a lot, but there's a lot going on because they go to Ireland, and the Ireland stuff is interesting, but at the same time, like it's not great. But season 4 that's the good stuff.
A lot of shows have a really good season 4. Dexter.
Dexter, yeah.
That's the only one I can think of for some reason.
Breaking Bad,
Breaking Bad did have a really good 4th season.
yeah.
The Breaking Bad's like climax was season 4, and then season 5 was kind of like the.
Yeah,
People don't like season 5 of Breaking Bad.
I liked all the seasons. I mean, I think there were episodes that I didn't like, not
The
full
Fly episode?
seasons. What's the Fly episode?
Where the whole episode is just them trying to kill a fly.
Yes.
I like that episode. It's just more. It's like the only break in the show,
Yeah.
and the episode's just a character study
Yeah.
of like Walt's guilt and stuff. A Better Call Saul had a pretty good season. Barry, I think season 4, like the first half of it was the best.
Yeah, Arrow season 4 I liked a lot.
Wait, what was season 4?
Season 4 was Damien Dark.
Yeah, that was
that was a
good
really
one.
good episode or a really good season. The Flash season 4 I think was really good too.
I didn't like that one. Oh no,
That's the Thinker.
The Thinker was
Yeah,
pretty good.
that was a good season. I'm trying to think of any other shows.
Cicada being the villain. What was that season 5 or 6?
That was 5, I think. That was bad.
Because that's the guy from American Pie.
Yeah.
And the whole time, I was like, this whole character just comes off of his like first scene when he's talking to that girl, and he's like, "They call me Supernova."
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his entire character for all of the Flash.
Yeah, I didn't care for that season. Pretty much after season 4, it definitely took a dive.
I couldn't finish it. I tried. I literally had like 3 episodes left, and I was like, I just can't.
Yeah, I forced myself to watch it because I think season 7 is when I stopped watching.
It kind of picked back up.
No, it didn't.
Not really, but like I'm pretty sure. I think it was the last season or like the second. It ended at season 9, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like season 8. It might have been like the start of like either 7, 8, or 9 was decent. It was like kind of a little better, and then it just.
Yeah. It was not great at all. Yeah, I wish the Arrowverse was better. Yeah. To be honest, because I personally like a lot of the Arrowverse. Some of the episodes of Legends Tomorrow are pretty bad.
I feel like Arrow is just the best show like throughout.
Yeah, Batwoman first season was awful.
I think I watched the first episode and a half, and I was like, nope, I'm okay.
Yeah, I didn't care for.
What happened with that woman? They had to replace her.
Yeah, Ruby Rose, I think her name was. Yeah, they replaced her for some stuff behind the scenes that she either they didn't agree upon or something like that, or she didn't like how things were done. Or
wasn't she the deaf girl in John Wick 2?
I don't know. I don't remember. She plays a lot of like her. I think her most prominent role was Orange Is the New Black.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She was in the later seasons of Orange Is the New Black, and I think like that's when like her kind of fame skyrocketed with that show, and then she got Batwoman, and then it just kind of fall off again.
Yeah, I haven't not heard or seen anything about her since Batwoman.
No, but yeah, Batwoman, they replaced her, and I didn't watch that season.
Did you watch Stargirl?
No.
Or Black Lightning?
I tried to watch Black Lightning, and I'm just not familiar with the characters enough to get into it. I like the character of Black Lightning a lot. I think I prefer Static Shock, but yeah, I couldn't really get into it. Supergirl was decent the first couple of seasons, but again, that fell flat after a while.
Was that all the Arrowverse shows? I watched a few random episodes of Legends of Tomorrow.
The best, I think, my opinion, the best episode of Legends of Tomorrow is the one where they go to Star City in the future, and there's Old Man Oliver, and he's got he looks old. He's got a beard. He's alone, living in the Arrow Cave, and he's missing an arm and stuff like that. And Connor Hawke is there. But the way they did Connor Hawke is different than from what I understand is in the comics. I think Connor Hawke is his son, but in Arrowverse it's Diggle's adopted son. It's really Bronze Tiger's son. So
remember when he was supposed to have a Green Lantern show?
Yeah.
And then the trailer that they released was just half the footage from the Green Lantern movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they really fumbled the bag on that one. They completely ruined his character too. Because him and his wife get divorced. Mm-hmm. And he's basically just alone because he was freaking out over this ring. And then all of a sudden, after 5 years of trying to figure it out, he just was like, actually, no.
Yeah. Because he Superman and Lois. That's probably my favorite show. Because everything about that show was so good. And then he was in a couple episodes of that. Where he was still working at Argus. But yeah, they definitely. I think the best part of that entire him trying to be Green Lantern was the when the older Barry, John Wesley Shipp, came back and during like the Crisis on Infinite Earths era, and he was like, "John, you're not wearing your ring." That was like the coolest part.
Yeah.
And then after that, like the opening the thing, and it's like light. It's kind of stupid. And he throws it, and it disappears.
Yeah, that's not how that works. You don't get to choose.
Yeah,
You have to.
It was stupid. But since I was reading Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths was in my mind the entire time. The animated stuff that we watched, you watched the first two, and then you didn't watch the third one, and I did. It's completely different, I feel like, than the comic book. I mean, there was a lot that like the different time frames kind of merging together and the worlds merging together and like stuff like that, but they added a lot more newer heroes and things like that, and it wasn't quite the same. I prefer the comic book over both the Arrowverse and the animated one, but yeah, let's see.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all I got too.
All right.
You want to say Tuesday's episode? Isn't that Criterion?
No, the Tuesday one is the
Oh, the next Tuesday.
so Tuesday we did a tournament on horror movie slashers. And because my schedule, because of my son being sick, messed up, we had to swap. So that was supposed to be this past Tuesday, but instead, and next Tuesday was supposed to be V for Vendetta, but we swapped them. And then the following Tuesday after that is our Criterion of the month, which is the movie Thief.
Yes, let's go.
So
I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah, so we'll get that watched and reviewed and be ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I really liked the episode that we did, the slasher one.
Yeah, fun. I'm excited to do more tournaments like that.
I did not think that's who the winner would end up being at all.
No, it took 16 slashers, and
the winner
will surprise you.
Yeah, the winner was. Oh, you have to watch Tuesday's episode to find out.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. You can see all of our social media stuff and our other listening platforms on the description at the top of the description. And yeah, we'll be right back.